Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystery Trackers 1, The Void. Mechanical grand piano. That's a rarity. Its special sheet music is even rarer. Nocturne. Right. The mechanical grand piano in the library is not your usual instrument. It needs special music sheet. If I manage to find it, I can play the grand piano, which my sixth sense says I should do. One moment. Okay, back. Hope you guys don't mind me reading in the games that I play, especially the hidden object games, but I always read notes and documents and journals and everything in all the games that I play. It's just what I like to do, and I don't mind doing it. I know most people will just flip through notes and leave it up on the screen so you can pause and read it. But I'm not going to do that in the games that I play. I'm actually going to take the time to read them if I can. So I hope everybody watching doesn't mind that. Can go out this way and we can go upstairs, but let's do the hidden object scene. There's a button. I just know most people don't. Just found all the buttons. 1, 2, 3. Most people don't read notes, but it's part of the game. Stethoscope. And if you're here for story and all of that, and you care about that, I think you would care enough to listen to me read that story. A wolf, okay. Stethoscope. You can always skip ahead, you know. License plate. Another shuttlecock. I like saying that for some reason. Bullet and a mushroom. Such a dumb word and also a naughty word. A shell. Probably get a YouTube email telling me you can't say that word in your videos. Here's a bullet. That is an inappropriate and sexual term that you were using. Carrot. A book. Still need another shell. I thought I found all of them. Look at this ugly thing. Like, what is this thing? There's a shell. Looked like a bra to me with no straps. Okay, another stethoscope. Thought that's what that was. Snorkel. I think I've said it in a video before, but it's not a big deal to say it again. But my interest in these games, I mean, the genre is hidden object. There's a couple. Hog. It's in my banner. That's what Hog is, a hidden object game. Some people also call it a HOPA, which is a hidden object point-click adventure, I think is what that means. But in most cases, in today's, this is, 2024 that I'm recording this. Hidden object games are essentially the point-and-click games of today, whereas the point and click games of the 90s and stuff like I grew up in were adventure games on the PC. There's a bullet. So that's what I think of when I think of point and click games, but most people nowadays are probably going to think of these games as being point and clicks, and they are. It's just the new version of point and clicks. But that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was my actual interest, I guess, in hidden object games comes from when I was younger and going to our dentist. They had a magazine there that you could read. Of course, they had ones for adults, but they had ones for kids, and the ones for kids were called Highlights, or Highlight Magazine. Let's do a hint. There was a bullet. And in these Highlight magazines, in the middle, like the middle of the magazine, they would have a 2-page spread that connected and formed a scene like this, essentially. And they would tell you to color in certain objects. So they would say, like, find the, maybe not the eyeball, but find the feather, or whatever that is, and color it in, or find the, harmonica and color it in, or color in the gun or something. And that's essentially what this is. So I almost feel like the hidden object genre sort of came from the Highlights magazines. I'm sure if you go into Google and search Highlight magazine, you'll there's that bow tie. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, where's this last shell? I'll do a hint again because we've been hanging out here a little long. There it is. Got another book. The other reason is, they're chill games. They are difficult to some degree. I mean, you see me skipping a lot of puzzles just because I can't solve them quickly, and I don't want to make you guys just stare at a still screen. But they're not all easy. Most are actually kind of moderately difficult when it comes to some of that stuff. But they are mostly chill games. I like the music in them. Can't actually... Oh yeah, we can. Let's go this way first. Whoa, little ghostly dude. That was Sirius Void. I must catch him, whatever the cost. He is the main player in this tragedy. Okay. Picked up a scheme. Like a schematic. I don't know if that's the proper word. When I cross the invisible line, the door's shut. How can I see the line? Gonna need some powder or something. Let's go back. Need sheet music for this. Let's make sure that's not the sheet music. Okay. Take a sip of drink. The other reason I also play these games is they make as a good chill game for me to get through, play, set up as far as for my videos. I don't ever do introductions, config and text, or modding videos for hidden objects because it's never really necessary. Thought about it the other day and I was like, I could be doing them for the introduction just to talk about all the sequels, but I'm not really going to... Like, I'm not going to have much to say about any personal things to say really about the developers of these games, or any like stories to tell, or anything to tell you like that is like super cool about the gameplay, because generally all of these are very similar to each other, even in setting. That's kind of the reason I don't do that. I just get strictly into the gameplay. And usually also these games are roughly like 4 to 5 to 6 hours, so they're not incredibly long. But they give me a good kind of a respite between doing something like a Resident Evil game or a Dead Space game, you know. Games that are more complicated and are probably going to have introductions, config and text, modding videos are going to take a while to set up. That's the other thing. Hidden object games are like install and play, and that's it. There's no configurations. They barely have any options. There's nothing to tweak generally. There's no mods for them, so they're quick and easy to play for me and set up for the channel. And they're a little diversion, you know. But it's something I just do for myself, and others may do, and you may decide to do if you ever start your own channel. So I like to talk about things like that because I think it'll help others that are starting new channels. There's certain things you don't, like with anything in life, you can go to school and, you know, have a teacher teach you and read a book, take tests and all of that, but until you do hands-on and you get out in the real world, and you know, most things take other people to accomplish in some way or another. So until you're interacting with other people that are either unexperienced like you or are experienced like you, and you're doing the hands-on of the thing, you don't understand or know ahead of time necessarily the stumbling blocks and walls you're going to come up against, and other things you're going to need to learn on top of what you already know before you can do something else. So it's kind of how doing YouTube works. You know, you have certain problems, like in a YouTube video, you may have the software to do it already, but you may have to blur something in a video. Well, you still need to learn how to do the blur technique within the software, which is not something you're going to know offhand. Right away. So look at our book here. Got some new notes. So I just like to mention things like that because I think it'll help others in the long run. Let me take a sip of drink of their channel. Serious Void escaped. I just about had him when he snuck out the patio door. I tried to follow, but the door slammed on my face. There must be some intricate alarm system with an invisible proximity sensor. It's impossible to find the alarm's trigger with the naked eye. Special sheet music. I don't have it. Okay. So yeah, what I was getting at was, you know, when you're doing a gameplay channel, where you're going to be doing involved videos, just consider the fact that you're probably not going to want to play, like, for example, 6 Resident Evil games in a row, because you're probably not going to want to present 6 in a row. You're going to want to break that up a little, but you're also not going to want to play 6 complicated games like Resident Evil in a row. You're going to need a break eventually. Especially when you try to keep up with a consistent schedule of video releases. You're not going to be able to do like AAA games back to back quickly, you know. So I just do it to give myself a little mental break between games. Play something complicated, play something simple next, play something complicated, then maybe play something simple twice, you know, next and the next time, you know. Just depends on how much of a mental rest you need between creating videos. The doctor left here his medicine bag because he hoped to return. We got a note just for picking up a pair of glasses. Or the possibility of a note. 2 empty spots. The glasses went in here. That's why we got it. Okay, that must be why the diary opens. They go in here, but they're also ending up in here. And maybe that freed up or opened this page for a secret note. I don't know. See, a little bit of a ramble there, but, you know, I'm going to do that from time to time. I don't script anything I say in these gameplay videos. I think it'll be helpful to somebody. You can always ask me questions, you know, if you have any questions about doing YouTube, making videos, editing them. I will answer the best I can to try to help you with what I know, which is, you know, I know a fair bit about computers and gaming. I can at least confidently say that about myself, but I've only been doing YouTube and proper video editing for about a year and 4 months now, maybe a year and a half, coming up on a year and a half, I think. But I've already learned a lot. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything here, or make you have any certain opinion by saying this, but I've actually got double the amount of experience than time would say, because at this point in time I think I have about 640 videos public, but I have about 600 or so videos already done that aren't released yet. So I've done well over 1,000 videos for my channel. I'm just slowly trickling them out over the course of, you know, a day or so in between, because I generally release 2 30-minute videos every other day. But it's easy to end up with a ton of videos when you're doing 30-minute chunks and you're playing gameplay. So yeah, I have a fair bit of experience already, and have learned a lot over the short period of time that I've spent making videos so far. Okay, I'll stop running my mouth and get back into the game here. My patient and friend Malleus Void has hit a dead end. I regret to report that his split personality disorder is incurable. As his consulting physician, I closely examined his second personality, Sirius Void, as he calls himself. Sirius is undoubtedly stronger than Malleus, thus the internal struggle for the helm was inevitable. If not for the knockout doses of psychotropic medication, my patient would have been snuffed out. However, it's worth noting that Sirius has recently exhibited emotions uncommon to his psychopathic nature. The stimulus is the paradoxical connection that developed between Sirius Void and Rebecca Thatcher. Simply put, the second personality of Malleus Void is head over heels in love. It's not wise to rush to conclusions, but this game does, of course, reading all these journals. Let me look at how many pages. Reading all of these journals, there's a lot of information here. Most all of these hidden object games have journals, but this one's pretty deep as far as everything it talks about. Okay, what do we need to do? Put the book in. Okay. That was the Dr. and Jekyll and Mr. Hyde book. In order to open the secret compartment, identify the necessary books and press them in the right order. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Okay, did it somehow. Okay, we got a hidden object scene. What is it? A game board with a pile of tiles. I won't manage without a schematic. Arrange the tiles on the board to match the figure on the schematic. Note that the flat image is painted on the planes of the three-dimensional tiles. Okay. Okay, this is a weird one. Gotta get all the flat pieces. Let's do that. All the flat pieces on the base level. Okay, there's one more somewhere. Maybe not. Then where do I start building? Lots of interesting things in the library. A forgotten doctor's bag. He did not know he would never return for it. A door locked with a strange device and a bookshelf missing an essential tome. I have a hunch the bookshelf is a hiding place. We do have glasses in our inventory. Okay, I don't know how to start this. Not because I don't understand the shape of it, but there's an empty spot. Not correct. Trying to get a start here. Not sure. Trying to get all these sharp parts together. This one is more tricky than I thought it would be. Sucks I have to keep moving. I don't like the perspective. Of this. Can't even seem to get anything to match. That has to go here, right? Apparently I have no idea what I am doing. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip this one. I wasn't grasping that. I think I see now that it was built. I think I had to build it upward, like layers. I was trying to just do it more two-dimensional, three-dimensional. I don't know. Let's do this. That's what I say about puzzles in these games. Sorry if it upsets a hidden object game purist, you know, that I skip the puzzles, but I don't always. I try to solve them, but I don't want to sit there and dwell on them forever. Okay, hat. Got some keys. There's a tiara. A diadem? Never heard of that word. Look like a tiara to me. Angels. Heart. Bird. A shoe. There's a big fan, like a jump scare fan. A horse. Mirror splinter. Okay, key. Sewing machine and another key. We got a mirror shard, I think. Or splinter. Okay, let's go in here. It's a studio, but the equipment is very strange. What was shot here? It is another incredible something. Didn't catch the last word. So I think you get that little burr sound whenever you find a hidden note. This hiding place is an altar dedicated to my beloved. I have painstakingly collected her things and hid them in the mirror. Nobody knows I worship her here, not even Malleus. A sense of terrible foreboding engulfs me, thus the lock code to my altar is joyless. House of Usher, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Pride and Prejudice, Paradise Lost, Crime and Punishment. I think that was the bookshelf combination, which I didn't need. This room looks like a movie or photo studio, with the wardrobe in the corner and the brand new shooting equipment. I have a feeling that the actress spent a lot of time here. It seems the computer monitor operates the entire system. Perhaps I should push the play button. Someone left the video game unfinished. I must finish it to unlock the computer. Oh, is this Minesweeper? Oh, there's a limited amount of clicks. Okay. I think I'm trying to uncover the whole image. Don't know if those count. They may just be empty spaces like that one. Oh, that worked. Not even sure what that was. The actress is not a ghost, but a tangible holographic image. Even the mirror in her hand is real. Actress found. We got a mirror. Okay. A holographic projector. Void's invention Takes holographic images and turns them into almost living projections. Interesting. Its holographic projections console looks like the monitor functions as a keyboard. Okay. Alright everybody, we'll stop this video here. Thank you for watching. When we come back, we'll get into this hidden object scene here, the sparkles. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.